Oh, it's you again. You're probably wondering why I'm holding these palms. Go Pride. Well, today on Hofstra Discovered, we're going to be talking about Hofstra University's dance team, who recently won their 9th national championship. So what is it like being part of such a successful team? Well, we were able to get insight from members of the squad to determine what it takes to be a part of the team. Let's take a look.
For it, and it's something that is an outlet for me in the midst of everything going on in my life. So now I have the opportunity to dance at a college level, and it has been a great opportunity for me to really expand on my passion. Hi, my name is Gabriella Marinelli, and I am a third-year senior on the Hofstra Dance Team. Hofstra Dance Team really disciplined me in a way that I don't think I would have been disciplined without being on the team. It's taught me a lot about time management and being able to really prioritize in my life. Because it is so time consuming, I have to make sure I'm always on top of every single thing that I get involved with, whether it's my classes or other extracurriculars throughout the school communication. So it really has taught me to prioritize my life to make sure that I'm being the best version of myself that I can be. Really working 24/7 for this team, but yeah, so we have a schedule of 4-day practices, but then there's other work that goes into the rest of the week. It's definitely pushed us to get these extra skills that other schools don't, and sometimes it can be really hard for me mentally and physically, but also I have to remember that we all have an end goal in mind, and when we come up on the stage at nationals, everyone is looking at Hofstra because we are always the team that has some of the greatest skills on the mat, and I don't want to be the one to really mess it up for everyone. So I need to make sure that I'm always putting in the work 24/7 to make sure that I'm really upholding this legacy that Hofstra has.
The Hofstra Dance Team has given me a lot of opportunities, just performing and competing nationally, locally, getting the name out there. I myself have become a better dancer, which is something I want to pursue outside of college, and this team has helped me become more conditioned and trained and well-rounded when it comes to being able to execute difficult skills and, technical things that in the real world will help you if you want to dance outside of college. And also it helped me get a job teaching dance around the world, which I do during the summer months. And that's a type of connection I wouldn't have had if I was not on the team.
That's whether you want to pursue dance or anything else in life. I was just taught to really put everything that I could into all the practices and all the performances, because when we look back on this later on, you want to make sure that you have done everything you could to be the best version of yourself.
Hello and welcome back to Hofstra Discovered. Today we were able to bring in some members of the dance team for a live performance. Guys, take it away. Amazing, amazing performance. Now, let's bring in one of the members of the dance team, Bella Lebu, who's been on the team for 3 years. She is, of course, the treasurer of PRSSA and she is truly a valued member of this team. Bella, thank you so much for taking the time.
Thank you for having us, Gal.
Are you out of breath? I know that was a pretty long performance.
45 seconds, not long for us.
You know, it's
at
one
all.
thing. It's one thing to memorize lines for a movie or something. It's one thing to memorize, I guess, material for a test. But how difficult it is to memorize all of these different steps for these dances. That was only 45 seconds, though.
Right, exactly. I mean, growing up a dancer, most of us have been dancing our entire life. So remembering choreography is kind of like remembering song lyrics for a typical person. You just don't know how you remember it all, but part of the job.
Part of the job that led to 9 national championships. So what does it take to not only win just one, but 9? How difficult is that?
Yeah, the winning 9 just comes from a legacy that Hofstra has in the dance team world that our coaches have set forth for us, and then it's up to us as teammates to continue that. And that just comes from following a lot of discipline and paying attention to detail and directions that our coaches set forth. Being on the dance team takes more than just being a talented dancer, 100%. It takes the drive, and if you're not in it yourself, it's not possible.
You talk to me about that family-like atmosphere within the team, because from the outside looking in, we're just seeing you guys perform time after time again, impressive every single time out, but just internally, can you talk about the bond you have with all the other members of the team?
100%. So being a part of a team is definitely a special dynamic because we all love each other very much and are a family, but it's a family who has to hold each other accountable to everything that we need to get done as individuals. So it's loving, but it's tough love most of the time.
You talk about accountability. When you guys have a bad performance, let's say, what is that process like mentally? How do you guys get through a bad performance in order to get ready for the next one?
We just have to remember to stay champion-minded most of the time. If we have a downfall, which is bound to happen to anybody, you just have to have the mindset to just pick it up from there and not let it take you down for the rest of your career in your time here.
Do you have a favorite performance?
I do. Last year, I personally hit the Nationals mat for the first time in our jazz performance, and our finals performance is definitely one that was super special to me. I ran off stage and just gave everyone just the greatest hugs, and the energy was just super high. So definitely memorable for me, and I can't wait for us as a team all together to have that same opportunity going forth in this next month.
What are the goals? What goals do you have on the team? Of course, winning a 10th national title is top of mind, but just besides that, what are you looking to achieve this year and next year? Yes, knock on wood, of course.
Of course. So definitely, I'm just looking to achieve being the greatest version of myself. It's always about just being greater than your personal self has been. I always try to think, and I sell this to my team, that you just want to be 1% greater every day. If you just get an inch better every day, it's going to eventually lead to that big end goal that everybody has in mind, to single, double, triple title even, because we compete in 3 different categories when we go down there. It's not just pom. So we are definitely looking to advance in our game day skills as well as our jazz skills, and of course, keep up our legacy and reputation name in the pom category as well.
I like how you mentioned getting 1% better every day, because that's really what it's all about. Take me through your Monday through Friday as far as dance goes. How much are you exercising? How much are you working out? How much are you actually practicing? Take me through that week.
Well, loaded question.
Yeah.
So I personally start my Monday mornings off with my morning workout. Each of us have to complete a morning workout per week. Mine is on Mondays, so I will go to the fitness center at 7 a.m. and work out with a small group in the team. And we also have practice that night. We'll usually go from 6 to 11, but could be midnight, could be 1.
Wow.
Tuesdays and Wednesdays are not formal practices, but there are individual workouts that we have to complete throughout the week. So that potentially could be a day where team members are working out or practicing their skills on their own, as we have to improve on them on ourselves. And Thursdays, we have another 6 to TBD end time practice. And Fridays, we will have a practice from 3 to around 9 o'clock. Saturdays, we do not practice, but a big part of being at Hofstra is not just going to our own nationals, but we are spirit support. So a lot of the times, we will have to be supporting at events such as basketball games, volleyball games, go rally in the student center and support this X event. Our faces are always around on campus. And then on Sunday mornings, we will also have a practice from 10 or 11 to 5 or 6 or 7 o'clock at night. So definitely a lot of hours of practicing, which is something that the campus doesn't really see. They'll kind of see our faces shaking our palms, as you just saw, but there's a lot on the inside that a lot of people don't know goes on.
Absolutely packed schedule. Bella, thank you so much for taking the time and giving us the opportunity to learn more about Hofstra's dance team, and thank you for watching this episode of Hofstra Discovered. To learn more about Hofstra, stay tuned for our next episode.